Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hey everybody, and welcome to I'll Watch It Later podcast. As always, I am joined by my best friend Jordan.
Hi, everybody.
And my brother-in-law and best friend and producer Scott.
Hello.
And Jordan, who's with us today?
We have a special guest, 10-year-old snack sensation, Emery.
Hello.
Wow, very articulate kid.
Yes, very.
Good job.
So, have you heard all our other snack shows? Oh, you got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Just head movements.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
No one can hear you.
No head nods, no visual cues. Don't give him the finger. You have to lean in and.
You can give me the finger
Yeah,
all you
no,
want.
okay,
I'll articulate.
You're
that.
right. Give him the
Yes,
finger.
yes.
No, she was. We were practicing a little bit with some of our previous snack shows. What were we listening to on the way here? We were talking about the Cracker Jack Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we were practicing yesterday. We tried a few snacks at the gas station.
So, out of all the snacks here, what are you most excited to try?
Yeah, what looks good?
There's a lot. There's a lot on the table.
Which one is that one?
The one that is going to be the most hardest for us to try.
Yeah.
Swiss Miss.
We're doing possibly doing Swiss Miss salted caramel, which means Aaron is gonna love this right off the bat. I know how much he loves salted caramel.
Which means I might have to take a cue, and we might have to go make this in the middle
Right,
of the show.
in the middle of the show. I mean, you can always give it to my wife. She'll make it. But
Yeah.
real quick, at the top of the show, guys, no top 5. You're like, where is it? I know you guys want to know where that is. We just had scheduling conflicts, so we are moving on. But your top 5 is coming. It'll probably be next week. I don't want to promise anything, but I've had
You should
a chance.
promise it. It'll make us do it.
Yes.
I promise it will be next week.
February.
It's given me a chance to watch a lot of movies. There's still a lot of movies I need to see. But, yeah. So, top 5 next week. It should be a lot of fun. And then my movie, Memories of a Murder, which I'll repeat again at the end of the show if you don't remember what it is. But let's just move on. We'll move right into the snack show. Wherever you guys want to start, I'm fine with.
What do we want to start with first? We want to do something salty or something sweet? Emery, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah,
You're our guest.
Let the guest pick first.
And don't pick the hot chocolate, please. That needs some time. What would your choice be? Do you want to do something salty or do you want to start with something sweet?
The Eggo waffle Pop Tart.
Holy
Okay,
moly.
okay,
Going right off the bat.
we're
with the
diving
crazy.
right into
Right.
it.
You go
Okay.
for the finale.
All right, so
First.
who? No, we got some special treats for the finale. Some
I found
off
these.
market.
We had talked about them for weeks, about finding them, and I finally found them at Walmart, which is funny because they were up, like, hidden. And I
right.
gotta.
We got to give you the ASMR
Right.
snacks.
how you
It
fall
already
asleep.
smells disgusting.
It smells like maple syrup,
I know. I hate everything maple syrup. Anything maple
but it
flavored.
looks weird. It looks like eggs.
It smells just like
It looks
waffle.
like it looks like eggs drizzled on.
It looks like somebody drizzled raw eggs on the top of it.
Now it's funny because you said you found it, and every store I've been to since has yet to even have this. Like I don't even know how you found it because I've been to like 4 Walmarts, Safeway, and Target. Not one person.
If you
has
go
had
to the
this yet.
one down the road,
Okay.
it has it there. But like I said, I found it on the very top shelf, and the boxes were leaned over. Now that exact Walmart has them out permanently displayed. I'm gonna try this real fast though.
Go ahead and try. I'll talk while you're trying
Yeah.
it.
It's good.
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't have a very strong maple flavor.
It
Like
doesn't.
it smells stronger than it tastes.
The
But you know
smell
what?
hits you in the face right away out of the package.
But you know what it does have? That, like if you,
The bready.
yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Eggo.
The
Like it tastes
Eggo.
more like the Eggo than the actual.
It does taste like an Eggo waffle
like a soggy one.
with syrup on it.
Yes,
Yeah, but most Eggo waffles, unless you burn them almost, are always soggy when they come
I know.
out.
I'm okay with
Like
it.
it is. These aren't bad. Like they're not.
It's not as repulsive as I thought it was going to
I
be.
actually like it a lot.
I kind of gave it the side eye when I opened the package because it it was very pungent maple smell coming out of that package. And it's not as bad as the smell leads on.
But here's the thing. I rather just have an Eggo waffle. These are very good, but they're Eggo waffles are just as easy to make as a Pop-Tart. So,
but I don't know. Maybe having a waffle is a little different than grabbing a Pop-Tart. Because I can just grab Pop-Tart and eat it.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost wish these had a butter flavor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wish that the drizzle on top was more butter.
What if
like
we
you
add
smell waffle? Yeah, just
Like-
good in butter.
Just add it with the mystery flavor. And we can have an onion Eggo.
That sounds.
will you stop?
That sounds terrible. Like, I'm all for gross stuff. I mean, I love that pumpkin ramen,
Now,
but these were
like
not.
Pringles.
Just to let you know, you do not have to eat the entire pop.
Yeah,
you
in
can.
fact, I actually suggest
You
don't.
can eat all. you can eat all the snacks
She almost
you want.
polishes off the rest of it.
However, there are a lot of snacks. No, feel free to eat it.
No. He has shamed you into not eating the rest.
Yeah, the one thing you got to learn is you're going to have to pace yourself in these
Oh.
shows.
Yeah, so many. All right, what do you think, Emery? Like, what are you tasting? Like, what sounds? What
Do you
feels
know
good
our
about this?
Do you know our score scale?
1 to 5. Yeah.
1 to 5. 5 being you'd eat it every day on a deserted island. 1 being you wouldn't feed it to the homeless people or your worst enemy.
All right. So tell me what you're feeling, how you taste, and then give us a score.
Does it do it for you?
I think it would be like a 3.5.
You like it?
Oh.
That's
I
pretty
don't
good.
even
good
know
score.
I don't even know what an Eggo waffle is.
What?
I gave you Eggo waffles
Ugh.
literally like the other
Parenting
morning.
fail.
Like the waffles that you put into the toaster. Those are Eggo waffles.
Aaron's vomiting in his mouth over here.
I choked a little bit
Yeah.
because I was so surprised by
You
that
killed,
answer.
yeah, you killed it. No, I think branding wise, okay. So when you call it an Eggo waffle, she might not understand. Eggo is a brand of frozen toaster waffles. You
never
had
had frozen
those.
toast-
She eats those like every morning.
I thought this was another
She's
Aaron. I've
literally-
never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No. She's not just weird. I almost said the dreaded R word. So 3.5. Like, was it too sweet? Was it just like good enough? Like, you've had what other Pop Tarts? What other Pop Tarts have you had that you like just as much?
I've had the original, and I like that one better.
The cinnamon sugar? Yeah, that's actually my top tier
First
one,
off,
honestly.
let's get something straight.
Uh-oh.
That is not the original.
Aaron's coming hard at the child.
Strawberry is original.
Wow.
And it is the superior flavor.
She's 10, dude.
I'm not yelling at her. I'm yelling
Why
at
are
you.
you
for-
pointing at her
He
like
sw- he
that?
swung at her.
Oh my God! Why is your shirt off?
Strawberry is the superior flavor. You guys with your
We never said it
cinnamon-
wasn't superior. We just
cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts. Get out of here.
those are good.
Get the fruit in there and stop it.
The fruit's right
It's
here.
not a cake. Move on.
Please. All right, then I'll go next. I think they're about for me, I would say they're about a 3. I mean, they're not bad. Like, they smell very mapley. I didn't get that maple flavor. I thought, honestly, it was going to taste just like maple. You know how, like, we had those Bud Light seltzers that was the maple pear?
Ugh.
And it was just
How can I forget?
so much. Please, I want to forget. So much maple to it. This was not as much of a maple taste as it was a smell, which might play to why this works. I do kind of want of a more buttery flavor with that frosting, but I don't even know what like the inside is. Like, what is the inside of
I think
this?
it's like maple.
It's
Okay.
goo.
It's just goo. It's Eggo goo, but it's not bad. I like it. I would say 3. Scott?
Yeah.
I think I'm right about there. It's a 3. Originally, the smell, super harsh coming out of the package, and I'm not a huge maple fan. I don't really get into the maple flavors.
Fuck you, Canada.
But I gotta say that I guess advertised as an Eggo waffle flavor, it's a 3. I think it's decent. It's right there. This could be something that they could probably release as a regular flavor.
I'm also right there. I'm at 3 as well. Not because I don't really have anything wrong with it, but it's like I said before. If I eat this, I just want to eat an Eggo, so I don't see the necessity of the Pop-Tart. Yes, I get that you can just, it's a grab-and-go type of thing. But to me, an Eggo is a grab-and-go type of thing. You push the little thing down, it pops out of the Pop-Tart, or it pops out of the toaster, spray it down with some butter, hit it with some some gooey syrup and go.
I can't believe it's
Well,
not
I
butter.
don't think these are supposed to replace, your grabbing of an Eggo versus grabbing of a Pop-Tart. I think especially when you do these, cross flavors, they're just trying to give you, something fun.
I
That's a
agree
gimmick.
with you, but what I'm saying is if I have this in the pantry and I have Eggos in the freezer, I'm going for the Eggo. That's all I meant. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, as a filling
It's very
food,
good.
I would
It
choose
tastes-
Eggo over
it
this.
tastes like an Eggo.
What if you're leaving for work? Would you grab an Eggo waffle and snack on the way to work, or would you grab the Pop-Tart?
I'd grab the Pop-Tart. However,
There you go.
I wouldn't have these.
Context.
I'd have the strawberries
No.
superior.
Wow, back to the strawberry. All right, so
Or cherry.
for me, do you think that these would be better if we heated them up? Because we always do these Pop-Tarts
Maybe.
cold.
Maybe. Heated them up and maybe put like a spritz of butter on
Oh,
it.
like that. I can't believe it's not butter spray. Just put a little bit on top.
Okay, something like that.
Oh.
Absolutely.
That might be good.
So we're spending a lot of time on these Pop-Tarts. We got
They're-
so much in front of
it's
us.
our favorite. forever.
Rolling on.
All right,
What's
so
next?
so then I will go next. I think, you know what? Let's go savory. I kind of want to do the Doritos. We're gonna do the Doritos.
I'm so excited about the Doritos.
Emery has been
How
dreading,
dare you, Dad?
Child
Uh,
is melting down.
dreading eating. You can have one, and then we'll immediately make you drink
It's
like
okay.
some Mountain Dew.
It's all right.
All right, so I found the new flavor Doritos Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch.
which I'm stoked for. Hot, cool.
This is my worry with these is that
Tornado
the flavor, the Flamin' Hot's going to overtake that Cool Ranch flavor, which is already a very strong flavor.
See, I'm with you. I'm not a big spicy person, so
Yeah, no, Scott's a wuss.
yeah, I'm a wuss.
I don't like Flaming Hot, as we have discussed multiple times on the show. Flaming Hot is a cop-out, but I'm very intrigued by these.
They smell like a regular Dorito.
It smells like a almost Cool Ranch. I don't get a lot of heat on the flavor. You have to have a bigger bite than that if you're going to hang with the big boys, kid. Yep, I'm going to torture you with the
It's
Flamin'
Cool
Hot.
Ranch. You can taste the Cool Ranch, and it's spicy up front.
Big bite. Big bite. Yeah, there you go. We'll get that water. You've had hot salsa before. Don't give me that. I need. Is it hot? All right, we got steam coming out of my daughter's ears here.
She's still shaking her head.
All right.
Try mustard. Mustard helps.
You want another one?
Oh, boy. These are okay. All right, Aaron. What do you think?
These are.
You were looking for these. I'll give you the start here.
These are great.
Aaron's like, I'll eat a whole bag.
Yep.
And wake up at 3 a.m. looking for my Tums.
I'm upset.
You get the Cool Ranch right up front, which is awesome, and then you get the heat in the back, and it just makes for a really good chip because I love the ranch flavor. It's almost a superior buffalo flavor, but it's not buffalo. I don't want to confuse people. It's not buffalo, but I'm saying this is a superior. Like whenever you buy chicken wing flavored chips and they're like it's ranch and buffalo, and it's just some kind of like hot sauce flavored chip, and you get no ranch. That you get the ranch and then you get the hot sauce on the end of this. It's really effing good, guys.
We did this a couple weeks ago on one of our other snack shows where we had like a buffalo flavored, and that was what was missing for me was a lot of the heat and the buffalo, and you guys were very much into it. It tastes more like a sour cream and onion. It's a good mix of the Flamin' Hot flavor and the Cool Ranch. Like, I'm surprised you get both because honestly I thought one was going to overtake the other, and I thought it was going to be the Flamin' Hot.
I'm going to go ahead and give these a 4 out of 5 because this bag's staying at my house. And if I go into a QT or a Circle K and they have like the single serving bags, I'm grabbing these. If I go get a sub and they have these, I'm grabbing these.
Do you see
are
these as
incredible.
a continuation that they're going to keep these on the shelves, or do you think this is going to be like a one and done, and then because it doesn't say limited edition, it doesn't say new, so
Well, they
it's,
have the Flamin' Hot Doritos.
right
And those been around for years. So I'm assuming that these are
going to be a staple.
Everything is flamin' hot now.
Yeah, everything
So
is flamin' hot.
Every company has to have their own like flamin' hot.
What did you
All right.
give it?
What do you think?
Like a 2.
A 2?
Like it too, but why?
Why was it a 2? Was it like what do you think of the flavor? Because you've had the Cool Ranch flavor before. In fact, the Cool Ranch is the type of chip that we had when I was driving you back to San Diego back in August. So we pummeled that whole bag of chips.
The Cool Ranch is good. It's just the spiciness.
So it's too
It's
spicy, is what you're saying.
You don't like any spicy.
No, that's not entirely true. We have been to Mexican food restaurants where you were eating chips and salsa like it was water.
You
So
prefer salsa over the flaming hot powder. Okay.
I agree.
all right, so you
100%.
Okay, so you gave it a 2. You gave it a 4. I'm gonna go with a 4. Like these, actually, I'm with you. These are gonna be in my rotation. These are
these are in the
delicious.
rotation.
Because I do like the flaming hot Lays because I like.
Me too.
I was
That's
big
my
into
favorite
the
chip.
flaming hot like Cheetos. Like those were my favorite, and then they kind of got played out. The flaming hot Lays are a good mix where it's like a little spread out. These, again, so surprised that they were able to mix both flavors well. I like the heat. It's not overbearing for me. You get a lot of that Cool Ranch. I think they're great. 4.
What about you, Scott?
I'm not going to deduct any points just for the heat flavor or the heat factor. I think they nailed the flavor. I think with the Cool Ranch, you get the ranch, and it's spicy immediately. You get that hit of spiciness like right up front when you take your first bite. With that said, I give it a 3. I think it's good. It's not something I'll eat, but I can see where people would enjoy this that like spicy stuff.
I enjoy.
And
I was gonna say this one probably for me is the least of the gimmicky flaming hots that have come out.
And it lingers.
Yeah,
the
it
heat
does.
is still on my tongue.
it's in my belly.
Nice.
Enjoy pacing. Okay, so we got the Flamin' Hot and the Eggo. My wife was nice enough to hear our calls, and she went ahead and made us the hot chocolate. So let's just get this out of the way.
Okay,
You brought this again, I
Emery,
think.
which one is this one?
The Swiss Miss salted caramel.
Ooh.
Now, I'm not a big hot chocolate guy.
Well, okay. First of all, we gotta clarify this because Aaron, who loves snacks and loves food, I'm not saying anything about weight. I'm a fat guy too.
Hates salted
I'm
caramel.
He hates salted caramel.
So fat.
Apparently, he hates hot chocolate. He hates any sweet popcorn. I don't even know if he likes candy. Like at this point,
I love candy.
I don't know why he's even on a snack show, but
You don't like hot chocolate?
he has notoriously
No, really?
told us he doesn't like salted caramel anything. So
We need to discuss this.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
We can have a whole separate show.
I'm angry.
All right,
called
so
out.
Yeah.
Called out.
So there's some steam coming out of this. So hopefully it doesn't burn. It burned the hell out of Aaron.
No.
Oh, okay.
The flavor mixed with the
Oh, the flaming hot.
Flamin' Hot.
Probably not
the best.
So it was like, ooh.
Like orange juice and toothpaste.
Flaming hot
yeah.
hot chocolate. Ugh.
I already had a sip of it. It's
Okay.
really good.
I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna get a lot of high scores on all the
Yeah.
sweets from Emery. I
Yeah.
think.
She
She's
likes
gonna be
the-
like,
She loves berry.
does it have sugar?
She's like,
delicious.
I took a small bite. Super good.
I got some interesting thoughts on this one.
I can't place the smell. Like it smells like that artificial powdery
It's not the
chocolate,
smell.
but it's not.
I like that my wife had, like,
Like I was gonna say,
Like
these are
coffee
legit like
cups.
coffee cups.
with the sleeves, so you
with
don't
the
burn your
sleeves.
hand.
Like, if we went to a Starbucks or something. I didn't even know we had these in our house.
we spare no expense on this show. I mean, I know we're young in the podcast game on this show, but I mean we are true professionals now. So I mean, this
Yeah.
is what we do.
Right. Smell it. What does it smell like?
Yeah, what does it smell like to you?
Caramel.
Do you smell caramel? Because I'm not.
I smell caramel.
I think it tastes like caramel.
It definitely tastes like
I don't-
caramel.
It
I don't
smells
get-
like hot chocolate.
I don't
yeah,
get a big.
that's what I'm getting too.
I don't get a big salted, so therefore.
Well, it's like the Eggo Pop Tarts, where I'm smelling the hot chocolate when I sniff it, but I'm tasting something different when I'm drinking it. It definitely has a caramel flavor.
So
I just
I
don't
love-
get with the whole salted.
I love caramel coffee, like straight up, like iced caramel coffee. And this to me is like a warm iced caramel coffee. You don't get a bunch of that hot chocolate flavor, which I do. When I say I don't like hot chocolate, what I mean is like I rather have coffee over hot chocolate. I prefer to taste coffee over hot chocolate. I'll drink hot chocolate.
I just had an idea.
What? Mix it with
The coffee, like you told
Yeah.
me to put hot chocolate with coffee, and it was like
Ew.
really good.
Oh no!
You
no,
take hot
you
coffee.
gotta try it. Well, when you're older.
I'm too young for caffeine,
that's,
sir.
That's true, sir.
Yeah,
I'm only 10.
sir.
Aaron said before the show, he's like, "You will refer to me as sir every time you talk to me."
God, you should have seen his list of
Actually made me
demands.
feel
It's
super
like,
old.
she can come in, but she has to address me as sir and never look me in the eyes. I can see mixing this in with like a coffee and just mix it in.
Yeah.
and yeah. It's not
So it's really
terrible.
good. I like it because it's not salted caramel. It's just
You
caramel.
know what this tastes like?
What?
Have you ever put Baileys in your coffee?
No.
No, I'm not alcoholic.
Is that what it tastes? Yeah.
No.
This tastes
Emery, you haven't?
like a non-alcoholic version of Baileys in a coffee.
I think this would be better, like if you threw a little bit of whipped cream on top, and then some like some salt. Like throw a little salt on top.
Some booze.
But you're right. I'm not getting a very salted caramel taste.
But
where's the salt? Like it's not salty at all. It's
So
very overly sweet.
The fact that it has no salt in it, because
there is a little bit of salt up
I
front.
don't
Like,
know.
it's the first.
Hush.
When you take that first sip, you do get a little bit of salt, but it kind of wanes off as your mouth
From
gets
your
used to it.
tears.
Are you done?
From Aaron's tears. It's like
No, because it's very not salty, not at all.
Right.
1 iota
Correct.
after you've taken the first sip.
Okay. It's a 3.5 because
The LaCroix of
I would
salt.
absolutely drink it. I need to add caffeine. I need to add some kind of coffee to it. That would make it a 5. It's very good.
What do you think, Em?
What's your score?
3.
3?
Why is it a 3?
Yeah, why is it a 3?
Because I can't taste the salt,
Yeah.
but the only thing it tastes like is caramel.
High
Yeah.
five. I'm not tasting the salt.
Oh, they finally made up.
It's not bad though.
You still call me sir.
Do never, never call me sir.
I've never been a huge, not since I was a kid, a huge fan of the powdered hot chocolates. They always kind of feel artificial and very, like, overly sweet because they have to do that. Because the other night we actually had, we tried the Swiss Miss with the Lucky Charms, with the marshmallows. It's a gimmick. It's just hot chocolate with Lucky Charms. With
How
marshmallows.
sweet was that?
Very. And
Sounds
that
ridiculous.
for me is now my metric. So this isn't as overly sweet as that one was. I do get the caramel flavor, which is, pretty tasty. I think mixing it into coffee like we talked about would be a good thing for it. I would say it's about a 2.5. I mean, it's right in the middle. I can see maybe keeping this on hand, but it would be a very, with the kids around kind of thing. I would never just drink this on my own.
Right. Well, I'm glad we got to try it because I really didn't expect us to do hot chocolate, but my wife came through. We were very ninja about it. You guys could never hear where we made the transition.
Except now you know. And
now you know, but you
Sad.
don't know when.
And we're not even going to edit it out.
No, we're not. Okay, what next? What do we?
Well,
We just have so
Scott,
many
wait,
snacks that I'm
Scott,
trying
did you
to-
rate it?
Oh,
Or does Aaron hate you?
Sorry.
No,
Why don't you cry about it? Cry about it.
No, didn't rate it. I think it's good. It's a 3. I think it's better than regular hot chocolate. Like I said, you do get that. You get the taste of the salt kind of up front, and it kind of fades out as you drink it. But I mean, the caramel. I do like the caramel. I give it a 3.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, what else we got?
We got you pick, bro.
Dude,
You are the-
I brought a lot.
What do you want, Scott?
Hey,
What do you want up there?
Scott?
I don't know. You want
We have a lot
sweet,
of stuff here.
or do you want like baked?
I don't care.
Okay, you know what? I'll just pick.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's indecisive Mary's over here. All right, so once again, my buddy Eric from It's Eric Nagel just coming through with some amazing fucking East Coast snacks that we just can't get ourselves. Keeping Aaron in business with eating all the bags here. We have a new flavor. It's from the ShopRite brand that we had the turkey, and then we had the baby back ribs.
Baby back ribs have been a huge
Yeah,
hit.
and
we're
he
like
sent
baby,
a
like
big
baby,
box
baby.
of those, and so I gave you a bag. I can't stop eating them. They're so good.
So good.
And the more I eat them, the more I realize they kind of have more of a brisket taste than a rib taste.
I'm fine
And
with
it's just
that.
the beef, and
beef
it's
flavored
fantastic.
Chips with barbecue on them.
So this is from Bowl and Basket, the ShopRite brand. This is everything bagel spice and their kettle chips.
Interesting.
Now
What do you
I
like?
know that Lay's. Yeah, no, she's just gonna keep eating.
That's fine.
I didn't.
Mouthing the Pop-Tart.
I didn't feed her for a reason. I've had the Lay's everything bagel, and I wasn't super impressed with them. But this was a couple years ago. I know they redid them. These smell just like kettle chips. I'm hoping they have a really. This brand so far, 2 out of 2. The taste that they're advertising has been spot on. So I have high hopes. Yeah, I got her some.
These are good.
Wow. They're good.
Now I am getting kind of a weird taste, and I don't know if that's from the hot chocolate.
It is because these taste exactly like everything bagel.
These are
There's nothing wrong with these.
I get onion. I get a little garlic as I chew them.
No, what I'm saying is like a strange
Coating.
flavor hitting my palate.
Yeah,
after
one day we'll
drinking
be
the hot
professional
chocolate.
enough to drink water after everything, so we just rinse our mouths out. But for now, everything's mixed.
I have the water. These are extra salty everything.
These are
bagels.
very salty. I'm getting I get a lot of the more I have them, like I get garlic and onion, which is good.
Yes.
Now I see poppy seeds on these. Some of them actually have like the little black dots for poppies. I'm not getting that flavor yet, but you know,
Is it poppy or pepper?
They don't smell like anything.
It is poppy.
They don't smell like anything.
They don't smell like
Yeah, out of the bag they smell just like kettle chips. They have that, you know, they've been fried in oil.
They taste good.
They are salty,
smell anything.
which I do like.
Hello.
I like it when they're salty.
They're crunchy, very crunchy.
You would.
Well, and I like this brand because the kettle chips that we've had from them so far. Well, I don't think we've had kettle actually from them. We've had the ridges. Those the barbecue and the turkey are ridges, but these are good. Like they're not overly done. Like I said, my biggest complaint with kettle chips is if you've overdone them too much, they're almost just too hard to eat. Like it's like you're just trying to bite through something completely, just something that's gonna cut your mouth open. It's like the Captain Crunch of chips. These are good. Like I like the way they're cooked.
These are real good.
And and no, I like the flavor.
You know
I
what
think
makes
they're
me
really good.
sad? When we get a snack like that and it's really good, and I have to eat other snacks afterwards because all I want to do is
Well, with that and the fact that you can't get it here.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
other
that's a pretty big deal. So a couple weeks ago, I had bought the Lay's everything bagel and onion or something for the show. You'd said you already tried them, didn't like them. So I brought them to work. I decided to skip the show. I thought they were fantastic, but those are better.
Yeah.
In every sense of the way. Like, that's how those should be. In fact, Lay's should be taking notes from this brand, and I don't get why this... Bring them out
it's a
here.
store brand.
Because I will literally buy every single pack.
Yeah,
Like,
it's weird. Because I said the same thing after we had the baby back ribs and the turkey, is like these are what Lay's wants to be. They advertise a flavor, and it tastes like what's advertised.
right.
You know, you're getting what's on that label. He was telling me the other night that they also have a black truffle and a white truffle. Now, he's not a big fan of truffle, so he
I
didn't
don't like
grab
truffles
them.
either.
I'm not a huge fan of truffle, but if they're doing flavors like this that are good, I kind of want to try it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
all I'm going to say is I've had good truffle oil on pizza.
Truffle
Like,
butter.
Yeah,
truffle
I've
butter.
had that stuff. Shut up. I've had that, and that's like from a very expensive pizza place, and I just didn't like the flavor.
Domino's.
So I'm sure no. So I'm sure it tastes similar, but so I don't like the taste of truffle. But
When you walked in, did they tell you that no one out pizzas the hut?
no,
Every time I think of truffle, I think of that scene from
no,
friggin'
it's
American Pie.
some bougie Scottsdale place. Like it was like, yeah, it was just the way it is. But I'm just saying, I don't like truffle oil. It just that's all in the story.
I'm not a huge fan either, but I like I said, they're doing flavors that are really good. It makes me kind of want to try it, even if I'm not that into the truffle oil. I mean, right now, 3 bags in with this brand, and I am.
Yeah, but like if
I'm actually like you. I'm upset that we can't readily get these.
right.
You know.
But all I'm saying is, like, if they had a bag of like onion flavored chips, I wouldn't go out and buy them because I'm not a fan of onions.
If it was this brand, I would eat a whole bag of onion chips.
But you don't like onions.
I love onions.
Oh, okay.
I don't like olives, but I love olive oil.
Sounds the same way. Like I
that's-
don't like onions, but I like onion flavor.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's say they had an olive chip and it tasted so much like olives, you wouldn't want to eat that.
I do it for the show because I'm not a wuss.
You were gonna say something else. All right.
Yeah.
So what
That
do
was
we-
self censorship right there.
What
for
do
a
we
second.
give them? I give them a 4.5 because they're fucking incredible.
Yeah,
They're really good, and I want more of them.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna give them a 4. I'm really impressed with this brand. In fact, I might actually look up to see if they do like shipping options and what other flavors
I'm
maybe
gonna
they
need
offer.
some of
Because I'll put them in a bag. I'm gonna take some of these home.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Emery,
my
what do you
favorite.
think?
I have a 4 also.
Nice.
Well.
See, have you had an everything bagel, like a bagel that has like all the stuff on it, like instead of just nothing on there, and it's got like the onion and the garlic and stuff like that?
No.
Oh, okay, so you don't really have like an idea of what this should taste like, but to you,
No
It just
bias.
tastes good.
yeah, it just
That's
tastes
all I
good.
care
I mean,
about.
right? That's right. Just tastes
Ah,
good
to be a child.
from a 10-year-old's
Just
mouth.
taste good.
Yeah,
Just
I'm at probably like a 3.5. I
Oh.
think I like the saltiness of them. I like the kettle chip. I actually wanted a little bit more of that onion garlicky flavor.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was perfectly balanced.
Really? So I don't know. I'm weird.
Yeah, I
like
got
that
the-
extra bold.
Yeah, I
flavor.
got that onion garlic right off the bat, but it wasn't overbearing. Because like those mystery flavor Pop Tarts were more onion flavored, but it was a bad onion
They were
flavor.
more shit flavored.
They were so bad.
So
What did you do with the rest of them? Like, did we throw them away?
I took them to work,
Oh, why
and
did
I put we have like a communal table where
They
like,
just sit there for like 2 weeks.
no,
they still there right
people
now.
got them, and then I only ever heard one person be like, "Oh, someone left Pop Tarts there, and they were weird tasting."
I'm telling you, we should have mixed them in with like other flavors. Like, oh, there's strawberry Pop Tarts, and you pull that one out, and you're like, what in God's name is this? Like joke Pop Tarts. They're
To
gross.
who? Who would we do that?
Parker. I don't know who else.
He'd probably like them.
Right.
Anyways,
All right, Aaron, what do we got next?
Um,
Man, those chips. Like,
I know.
high
No.
praise.
They're
Thank
very
you-
good.
Thank you, Eric. I mean, keep sending more shit. Oh, I have a line on, and this is going to go part of why, you with your ranch soda and those weird flavors. No, listen.
Okay.
This is from a Polish bodega in New York. I'm going to get my hands on them at some point. Completely in Polish, not one bit of English on these bags.
Uh-oh.
They're bacon flavored chips. And
Okay.
from what I know, they are fantastic. And I am looking forward to trying to get my hands on.
Oh,
a
I'm
bag
into
of these.
that.
Yes. So, I mean, as much as we try not to do gimmicky, we're trying to do a little bit more mainstream, or at least things that people can get their hands
bacon
on.
chips is fine.
But-
Ranch soda and illegal horse meat. No, thank you.
Illegal horse meat. Where can we get those?
Online. And
yes.
It's not,
Really?
they're not. They're not illegal chips.
See, I thought you were just joking.
No.
Oh, no.
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 There's chips. They're called illegal horse meat, and they're just horse meat flavored chips.
Huh.
No, I'm not eating them.
You say nay to that?
I say nay to that. Anyways,
right.
all right. So,
All right, Aaron, what do we got next?
Let's do Starburst since we haven't. Or just keep rotating.
Now, I grabbed 2 bags of these. Are they different flavors? I think I grabbed 2 bags of
Sour
different
tropical
flavors. Okay.
and original.
Okay.
So what do you want to do first?
Let's do original.
Okay.
Those are, the OG flavors. Let's try those first.
Sad because I was very excited about sour.
Then why are you giving me the option to pick if you have something in your head that you want to do?
No, because you're
Make a
right.
decisive.
That's one of those where you're just nice and you're like, you
Because
pick.
You're right. You're right. But I like sour. So we'll do original and then we'll do sour.
All right. Now, are the individual pieces labeled like Starburst are?
Unwrapped.
No.
Oh, they're unwrapped. Okay.
Yeah.
They are the size of a Starburst, though. I mean, what are they, like gummies? What did you say?
They're Starburst Airs, soft and squishy gummies.
Airs. So they're going to be like
These are
airheads.
weird.
Yeah.
They are weird.
These are very weird.
So
I'm gonna take yellow and red.
I'm
There's
thinking airheads is what I'm thinking.
yeah.
Think again.
They
Ooh,
look.
they feel
oh,
like
God.
marshmallows.
The consistency is just squishy.
Yeah, they're
Weird.
very squishy. Good use of the word
Very
consistency. You're actually now our third mic. Sorry, Aaron.
What?
It's fine with me.
See if she has a better outro phrase.
Dad, can I try orange for yellow?
We call him
yeah.
Jordan.
Almost like a
Yellow.
gummy bear.
You call me sir.
consistency.
Those are.
Like
These
a
just taste really weird.
like a floofy gummy bear.
Well, you lose a ton of the Starburst flavor.
Yeah, they're very muted. Let me see the bag real quick. I'm gonna smell. Like a lot of these things smell better in bag than they do when you get them out and they're aired out. They smell in bag. They smell pretty good.
I mean, they just taste like really fresh gummy bears. If you had a fresh gummy bear,
They smell like Starburst, but they
Yeah,
don't
they
taste,
smell good.
They don't taste like it.
Let me see. I'm gonna try another flavor. So I tried orange. I tried the red.
These are the
Oh,
sour
no.
ones.
Oh no.
I love sour.
I just had one of the pink ones, which is by far the superior,
Yeah,
Starburst?
That's what everyone says.
and it tastes like a pink Starburst.
Yeah,
So-
cherry,
Yeah, but
lemon,
like
strawberry,
a
orange.
muted pink
It's
Starburst.
muted, yes, but it tastes like it.
Sour.
Yeah, the lemon wasn't as. I kind of want that lemon to be stronger. All right, now we're gonna do the start. We're gonna do this as a whole. I think we should
Yes.
just rate these as a whole. These are the sour tropical. We got kiwi, strawberry, pineapple, which I'm looking forward to, passion
same-
fruit, and mango.
It's the same stuff
These
with
are
the sour.
actually not that sour.
They're not sour. They have no flavor.
Good point.
Yeah.
No, don't praise him.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
What color did you get?
Aaron's
I
already
got
planning his
2
spin-off
greens.
show.
What, 2 greens?
And a orange.
Oh, okay. So you tried the orange. I'm gonna try the purple. I was gonna share with you, but then I don't care.
How rude.
Not sour at all. It's almost just like a sugar coating,
Yeah.
almost like those Fruit Loop ones.
that's
It's
actually
okay.
that's actually disappointing as far as the sour content.
Well, I'll tell you this.
The
They don't,
pineapple's good though.
they do not lie about their name. air. That's what it feels like. It's eating air.
Yeah, I got these at Walmart. I saw them like just on like a
These
random
are
end cap.
insanely disappointing. They are like. It feels like somebody like had Starbursts on their breath and then kind of like breathed on like some gummies.
It's LaCroix.
The green,
Yeah,
the
it's
green
like
one's
gum.
gross.
What's that?
The original, the feeling tastes like gum.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
it's very
bit.
gummy.
Like too much. Like.
But I guess they're gummies.
I
But
know it's
I mean,
weird.
yeah, it's. I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually prefer the sour ones over it, even though they're not
Same.
sour like I
Yeah,
want it.
I know because
Same.
they something.
It's
about
the consistency.
Yeah, the consistency.
It's you're not just getting this weird,
Sour
almost
ones.
marshmallow gum. Yeah, where the so were the sour ones. I like those better. Just got rejected off the bat. Like, you killed me.
I just picked it up.
Here, we hand this to Aaron after grabbing about 5 more.
I'm
Okay.
grabbing one more.
All right, there we go.
The green one wasn't that great.
I'm sorry, sir is Aaron. I'm I'm the grandfather here.
What?
Grandfather. of snacks.
Grandfather. Yeah. Okay, so I just tried. Yeah, I like the consistency of the sour ones better, honestly.
Same.
Only because you get that granulated
Mhm.
sour stuff on it. They're not any better.
I just like pineapple. That pineapple's actually really good.
It's not anywhere near like a Sour Patch Kid sour though.
Sour Patch.
Yeah, Sour
Airheads.
Patch Kids are way sour.
And better.
Mm-hmm.
I liked those Sour Patch Kids watermelon marshmallows over these.
Oh yeah, those are good too.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
what do you think, Em?
Yeah, what's your score?
As a whole, like between the two of them, which ones are your favorites? And then, like, what
I
kind of
would-
score would you give these?
I would give the original maybe like a 2,
Okay.
and the sour one maybe like a 3.
Okay.
I'm just
Which one do you like better? I mean, obviously, numbers-wise, you like it better, but
kidding.
take
I,
a score.
I like the sour one better.
Yeah.
It's just way better.
Yep. Consistency-wise, I think the flavors, were a little bit better. I know you get the original flavors are always the best, but I kind of like that pineapple flavor. I do like the texture of it better. I do like the sours better. I think with her, I'm kind of the same way. Like the originals are kind of like a 1.5, and then I think the tropical are about a 2.5.
I'm gonna go 2, straight across the board. I think they're both equally as just subpar. I mean, the one thing they had going for them was that they are fresh and they were not hard. Because when you get, it's like we were talking about, like a bag of gummy bears, if you get a fresh bag of gummy bears, they're delicious. If you get a hard bag of gummy bears, it ruins the whole experience. So at least they felt fresh. Maybe that's how they'll stay for 500 years and never get any different. But it's
The
2.
Twinkies of Starburst.
Yeah, it's 2. I mean, they were okay.
I just had the sour ones, and I'm like chewing it and enjoying it. I just grabbed a regular, and just the softness and the smoothness of it
It's
threw me
just
off so bad. I was
gross.
just like, that's kind of
So-
bad.
It's just gross.
I'm giving them a 1, and you're like, what? Yeah, you got to be different. No, here's the thing.
Can't let a 10-year-old upstage me.
No, here's the thing about it is there's stuff that does it better, and
Oh, yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like the Sour Patch marshmallows for the
Those were so.
for the baking and all that stuff. There's just stuff that does this way better without losing, it loses all of its flavor and whatever airy gummy thing that it made, and it's just terrible. Like I would never reach for these. I would never go to the store and be like, I need some Starburst airs. I would more than likely choose a bag of Sour Patch Kids, choose a bag of even like
Starburst.
sour Skittles.
Just regular Starburst.
Yeah, a regular
Oh.
or even a regular Starburst.
Yeah, this just reminded me of those Skittles that we had for Halloween, and those were gross.
So a 1 for
Shittles.
me. You
Shittles.
Please never bring them to my house again. Get out of my house with those
Yeah,
stupid Skittles.
I like I said, I liken it to how LaCroix is very muted on their
Yes,
flavors. So it's
it's
like,
exactly
oh,
the
it's
same.
Starburst, but kind of not Starburst.
Not even
You just
close.
get barely orange. That's what they should call these. Barely orange, barely pineapple.
I feel like I have this weird, almost
Barely good.
chemically
Right, barely good.
aftertaste in my mouth.
Yeah. Kind of upset. Let's eat some chips.
Yeah.
What do you got, Aaron? You want to
Chips.
do? Okay,
We'll do
so.
cereal bars
Chippy,
since you open them.
Oh, do you want to do cereal bars? Okay, so what did you bring, Emery?
I brung Frosted Flakes cereal bars.
Yep, we got Kellogg's Frosted Flakes cereal bars. I've seen a couple different brands of
you.
cereals that they've done for these, like Fruit Loops, and I saw the Cocoa Pebbles and Cocoa Puffs. These say new on the box. It's Frosted Flakes.
I am one of those weird guys that I do like a bowl of Frosted
I
Flakes.
love
Ugh.
Frosted Flakes. No, the Frosted Flakes are great. Now, these are like most cereal bars. They got that weird.
These are gross.
Wow. I love this kid. She's gonna be here every time. They got that weird, like milky, yogurty bottom to these that's supposed to be like milk, quote unquote. And then so let me try these.
It tastes like a bowl of Frosted Flakes.
I love it.
Honestly, I'm into it. Me too. The old guys love it.
Hey,
Well,
you need to like make drops of her saying that's gross.
what we'll do is we'll record a bunch of like different sayings at the end of it for her and just have the stuff to drop it. But I'm not getting like a bowl of Frosted Flakes like you guys are, but I'm not hating it. It's a weird consistency.
I like to consider
Very
myself
weird.
kind of a
Okay. No, the more you chew
Frosted
it.
Flakes connoisseur.
Oh yeah.
I prefer this over Rice Krispie treat.
Oh yeah.
This is really good.
I think the difference is that Emery really doesn't get a lot of sugar cereal varieties. You know,
That's,
she's
that's
kinda been-
terrible.
And she, I know, and
That's a shame.
and that's a thing. But as far as sugary cereals, there hasn't been a ton. So I don't think she's really experienced a true, bowl of Frosted Flakes, Cocoa Puffs, things like that. She's more into the honey bunches of oats and stuff like that. So I don't think she's gonna get the nostalgia out of eating this that we're getting. Because you're right, the more I chew it, the more I'm getting that.
It's good.
That
And
Frosted
it's not
Flakes
super
cereal.
sweet. I was anticipating that like the milky yogurty stuff
bottom,
at the
yeah.
bottom was going to be just overtly, grossly sweet, and you don't get that. It almost balances
Which
out
is
the
what
sweetness
makes
of
the Frosted
yes.
Flakes good in the first place.
You're right. I would eat these over a Rice Krispie treat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But
I
you
would.
don't like them, right?
She's
No, I'm asking.
They're
You-
1.5.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's good.
That's
'Cause
awesome.
That means you can leave them here.
She's coming onto home court, just thinking it up on
I
us.
like it. I like it. I'm all about it.
Dunked.
You can hate them all you like.
I like them. I don't think I'm gonna buy them. Like I'm not gonna go
would.
out and buy these.
These I would buy. There is a Golden Grams one that I fucking love.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
No,
There is a Golden Grams one that I love that part of my job is driving places. Anytime I go into a gas station I look for, I would buy this one off the shelf and over the Golden Grams.
yeah, like I said, I've seen they have Fruit Loops. They doing all the cereals. All the Kellogg cereal bars are doing. These are actually pretty good. I'm gonna say 2.5. They're something I could eat. Like I said, I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy them. Obviously one of my children hates them, and I just don't get it. I know
Space more for you.
I know Wesley would probably eat these, but I mean 2.5. I mean they're not offensive. They're
Will you
good.
share them with me?
Dad.
You're more than welcome to have them.
Wesley eats everything.
He is a garbage
I mean,
disposal.
I want Wesley to try them if he wants.
No,
Wesley.
screw him. If he wanted to try them, he should have come.
How would he do on the mic?
I don't.
Bad.
Terrible. Edit him
hey,
out constantly.
I get him a 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go a little higher and do 4 because I would eat these for breakfast. Like I would go out and I'd get my son with a piece of fruit and some juice. I would eat these for breakfast. I'm gonna do 4. I
can see that.
I'd eat them every day.
Wait, is your son eating the fruit and the juice, and you're eating this terrible cereal bar?
because you're fat.
Wow.
That's the joke. It's not a terrible cereal bar. It's a delicious cereal bar. I'd eat the cereal bar. I'd eat the banana. I'd have a glass of milk and
This would be good with a banana. Now that you say it.
yeah. I'd be screwed a couple hours later.
Wow, they got a lot of sugar.
No, coffee. That's what I meant. Coffee.
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 Like a good coffee bar.
Yeah,
It's always coffee.
See that?
You like coffee?
No.
Oh, that's right. You've never had it.
Yeah.
Have you
It's
ever had
always coffee.
Caffeine.
Have you ever had coffee?
Yeah.
Just like
I've had mine.
Wait, what? I'm just kidding. Not on my watch. All right, yeah, those aren't bad. I mean, they're tasty. I'm not gonna say it. And initially, off the top of my head, I didn't get that, but for the most part, they were pretty tasty.
this is gonna be an extra long episode. Just so you
You're
guys
welcome.
know.
You didn't get top 5. Now you're gonna get a long snack show.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. So
We got good
what
shit here.
are we going
got a
for
lot.
next? I kind of have an
Want to do
idea,
a
but
drink? Since we haven't had really anything to
no,
drink.
those are
You want to save those?
those are the
Do I get to drink this?
yeah
Yeah, you could drink that.
you could have already drank that.
What about this one?
We just had something sweet, so let's maybe go with something.
Go with another.
Let's go with something salty.
Yeah.
All right,
What's
so
that?
Emery's
That's
from
my
the hood.
that's my beatboxing.
Damn it! All right, so these. This is the Wrap snacks.
Get on.
Lil, yeah.
Are you?
You done? Yeah, she's bringing the heat. What's hotter, those Doritos or Emery's banter? We have wrap snacks. Now, I've seen these in like Circle K's.
Every freaking 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven has these. They're kind of comical. Like, it's a big joke. But this one I grabbed because, honestly, the flavor sounded interesting. I have no idea who this person is. Lil Baby.
Oh, baby!
It's the all-in flavor. We've got salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, and more.
That's
now
crazy.
I want to know what the and more is.
Same.
So
That's kind of freaking me out.
could be like and more
Bugs.
crawfish. It
And
could
more
be-
bugs.
Lil Baby is throwing the kitchen sink in the flavor.
And more.
and more bathwater. I don't know.
Some bong water.
Probably drugs.
you get a little bit of
Like a
salt and vinegar smell
smell
right off
over
the
here.
bat. They're not a rigid chip. They're a flat chip like a Lay's.
Well, they already screwed
you
up.
know who would love these? My mom. She loves salt and vinegar
We
chips.
don't talk about your mom here.
I'm sorry. What did you say to me?
I'm sorry, what? All right.
These are good.
Now, they're not terrible, but if I'm gonna have all these flavors listed,
I don't even know what to call it.
salt, vinegar.
You
No.
get the vinegar, but what is the flavor?
You get salt and vinegar, and then it just goes down this sad road of sadness.
This is the this is the McDonald's version of chips, where they're like, oh, let's sign Lil Baby, make a weird menu item, and we call them like the Saweetie meal or something.
The only way I can describe this is if you can just imagine what the ultimate gas station chip tastes like.
put them all, yeah.
This is your chip right here.
So
These are the chips that are on the roller way too long, and they're just like discounted roller
you know when
chips.
when you go to the gas station or the movie theater and you're your age, like 10, and you're like, I'm gonna fill up my soda with all the flavors.
Right.
Oh no.
That's this chip.
And then you have no idea what it is by the end.
But here's
It's
the
just a
thing.
mudded mess
I don't
of
do
nothing.
that though.
Well, I'm just saying some children do.
I don't do that.
Yeah, good children don't. So
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
No, those idiots we don't talk about do that.
Dude, this verified parenting here.
Right. Just making sure if anyone's listening. Lay's does an all dressed. And basically that was a Canadian flavor they brought over, which is basically like salt and vinegar, barbecue, like ketchup. And they've mixed all these flavors, and those are fantastic. You get a mix of good flavor on a rigid chip. Those are great. These, I think, tried to do that and failed. Like these, you get a little bit of vinegar, and then after that, you don't know what the hell you're eating.
And I love salt and vinegar chips. They're like my top 5 chip of all time. But whatever you get after the salt and vinegar is disgusting.
I don't even know.
I don't even know what it is. Like
Yeah.
you can't even put a finger on it.
It's really gross, is what it is. I no, stop it.
I
Stop it.
I
Stop it,
wouldn't-
little.
Well,
buddy.
and then they have.
I wouldn't say gross, but
I don't like it. I couldn't eat a whole bag of those.
it's okay.
Contrarian over here.
No, it's all
These
good.
are a 1. These are a 5.
Whatever.
No, not you. Her.
Oh,
the chip itself, after you've kind of eaten it, reminds me of. You remember potato skins?
Yes.
yeah. That's
It's
the
kind of exactly
consistency.
what it tastes like.
That is not a potato
with
skin.
no flavor though. It's like, hey, here's a drop of vinegar, and
It's very
all
vinegary.
these other flavors that we promised you on the front, they're not in there.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I've seen other ones.
These are
They've
frustrating.
because they've got
Go, little baby.
other rappers and other hip hop artists in quote have their chips, and I've seen like the
Is this guy at Fast and Furious?
I don't know, but he's got a quote on the back that says, "No matter what you're going through in life, remember family is everything.
Holy crap!
Stay solid, stay woke, and take advantage of every opportunity that is provided to you because
Shee.
like they yeah, like they say in life, nothing lasts forever."
So I had to look.
I guess
this
Lil
up.
Baby.
I guess the woke touched these
Wow.
two and
I
ruined
don't
it.
know who Little Baby is at all. I don't.
Same.
And I listen to rap, but like 90s rap because I'm old. But I looked it up, and on Amazon, these are getting a 4.5 out of 5.
People are
What
idiots.
the
and
heck?
with 769 reviews. I
What
find
in
that
the-
I know. I find that to be a lie. You are lying out there. You just like little baby
That's
for
his
whatever
entourage.
reason. Yeah.
His
Would
700
would
person
this
entourage.
be good, like if you dipped them in like a sour cream and onion dip?
No,
Like
it's
that.
already.
So
it's
you could-
already.
You would have to dip them in a completely different flavor.
So I took these little baby chips, soaked them in water, got all the flavor off, and then coated it with like an Old Bay or something.
You're like, I actually fixed the
They
little
taste
baby
way
chips.
better.
What I did was I opened them, I poured them into the trash can, filled them with like the
Doritos.
everything,
I found
the
Doritos.
everything bagel chip,
oh.
and they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're absolutely amazing.
You're gonna eat more, huh?
I'm gonna try.
Good for you. What do you give them, Scott?
It's a 0.5 just for the fact that they exist.
I'm gonna go a little higher than 1 because I do like salt and vinegar chips, and
But you don't even get
You-
salt and vinegar.
you do it at the beginning.
It's so
and
faint.
Then, and then
Real
it's
quick.
like, haha, just kidding.
Yeah.
It takes it away from
Kidding.
you.
Here's a plain, gross chip.
What do you give it? What do you give the little baby chip?
Yeah. Little baby.
What do you give the
Hip-hop
little
artist
baby
for
chips, little
10-year-olds.
baby?
I give little baby a 2.
2?
Damn.
Two.
So you would eat this whole bag?
No.
So guess who's doing the
Oh, okay.
reviews on Amazon?
Yeah, 10-year-olds, little babies, complete group.
She's like, I don't want to be mean to little baby. I'll give it a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Little baby, if you listen, just stop.
I'll check the numbers. I think we're big with the hip hop crowd.
That's our demographic.
Little baby, just stop it. Stop it right now. Just get out of my face.
Yeah, no, these are a 1. I keep trying
we
them.
just-
I
can we
keep
go-
eating them, and like I want to pin the flavor down. Like
I think we
you're
need
right.
I think we need to do just like Little Baby's career. We need to move on.
All I
right.
taste,
For it.
all I taste on this is salt and vinegar. I don't taste the barbecue, onion,
Do you
garlic.
like salt and vinegar?
No.
Oh, okay. See,
Not
I
really.
like salt and vinegar, and if I got just salt and vinegar, I would have been happy.
So they do salt and vinegar chips, right? Have they ever done a malted vinegar chip?
So,
Like like you have the malted
No.
vinegar that you can dip your
no,
French
but I
fries
did
in.
see it was a limited edition flavor, and I did not pick it up, and I probably should have. But they had like an apple cider vinegar
That might
kettle
be-
chip.
That might be good.
So I don't know in what world did somebody think they needed apple cider vinegar.
Oh, it's
I
the
would
Trader
try
Joe's
that.
world.
I would try that.
Yeah, so maybe I don't know. I'll see if I can kind of come across them, but it said limited edition, so they're
did
probably
you give your
gone.
score?
1.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because see,
One.
for me,
Moving on.
because I like malted vinegar and like dipping French fries in it, I think that combo would be a good potato chip. You know what I mean? So, kind of want to try that.
Okay. So let's move on. I really want to try these chips. So let's just keep going with the chips.
Gonna
and
go
then
chip it up?
And then we'll just 3 sweets in a row and just.
Okay. So, what'd you bring?
I
I'll let you
brought.
try them first. You've been.
I brought the
eyeballing.
Bloody Mary kettle chips. Crinkle
I'm
Bloody
sorry,
Mary
what now?
kettle chips. The Bloody
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 Mary.
Mary.
They have
Full
they're
of booze.
So you remember
Infused with
like when you look
alcohol.
into a mirror and you say Bloody Mary 5 times?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, if you eat 5 of these chips, she comes and that's how these
Comes
are.
and
These
eats
are the
your-
new
eats your face
horror
off.
horror chips by Clancy's.
So
Are these from Aldi?
these are from
I was gonna say Clancy's is an
Aldi's.
Aldi brand.
Yeah.
gluten free.
Oh, good. Yeah.
That's what-
Free.
Yeah.
For all our
you know.
celiac
My
friends.
mom's gonna be happy.
No, Bloody Mary Emery is like a.
I know.
It's an
Please
alcohol.
don't.
No. It's an alcoholic drink made with like tomato juice and
Clam
vodka and
juice,
stuff like that.
tomato juice.
And then they just put 1,000 things on top and call you hipster.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, see, I'm not a Bloody Mary fan. I'm
I
not,
love Bloody Mary.
I don't like Clamato. I don't like any of those
You don't put
tomato-based
Clamato
anything.
in it.
V8. I'm just saying, like tomato-based
Bloody
drinks.
Marys? Yeah,
Yeah.
you
No, you don't.
You could.
do. Look it up.
Oh, no problem. It's vodka, tomato juice, olives, and celery. There's no clamato.
Oh, you know what these are? I'm off the bat. This is
These are interesting.
celery. I'm tasting celery, and I'm tasting V8. These are V8 chips. Like I get they've got the Bloody Mary flavor, but it's very celery and V8 for me.
Dude.
And I don't like V8. But these
I
are,
knew they were going to be, but I was hoping I was wrong.
they're not terrible.
I mean, I'd eat them.
Well, you're gonna just stay in
They
here.
kind of taste like tomato soup.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, they're okay.
I've never seen someone so upset right now.
I was just bummed out.
It's not bad,
You know.
but it's also not good.
Well, then your score better reflect that, or I'm gonna be very upset.
Like a
That's a paddling.
Right, it's a paddling.
A lot of people hate on Aldi, but I love it.
I
man.
love Aldi.
Dude, I got a roast from there the other night.
I was
It
so happy when that one
good.
opened by Whataburger. I'm like, yes, please.
That's one we went to. That's a Clamato Bloody Mary. You stupid old man. No, stupid old man.
You use Clamato to mix with Bloody Mary.
No,
People use
you
it.
don't. That is a different type of Bloody Mary. What is
that?
wrong
It's
with
all
you?
the same.
Just let it happen.
That's like saying beer.
No,
it's an IPA.
Yeah. No.
It's
That's
beer.
like saying, oh, this,
It's beer.
Bud Light made with Clamato. That's what you're saying because you can have Bud Light with Clamato.
Yeah, Blood Light.
Blood Light.
You can make fun of my speech pattern all you want. You're wrong. You're
I'm just saying. You
stupid
said you
and
don't
wrong.
use it for Bloody Marys. I said you do. They use it for Bloody Marys.
I'm not gonna say they're really trying to get the flavor of a Bloody Mary in here. They have like let's see, some of the tomato powder. You got
don't.
anchovies,
You don't use it for fucking Bloody Marys.
Worcestershire sauce, paprika.
People can make it with Bloody Marys, but it is
Clamato.
not an original ingredient of Bloody Marys. Wow. It's vodka, tomato juice.
Well, I'm glad that the Bloody Mary gods that you've decided to defend them today.
I love Bloody Marys.
They're Aztecs.
You don't like Bloody Marys.
I
Keep your
don't.
mouth shut.
I don't.
Shut
This
it.
is the part where I just like watching them fight. So just sit back, let it happen.
Okay.
Okay.
He's wrong, though. He is wrong.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Oh!
He is wrong. Yes, he is. He's wrong.
Oh, so we got two in Scott's corner. Aaron's defending.
Dan doesn't know what a Bloody Mary is.
It's a type of wine.
No.
Oh!
See? Wrong again.
Close
Way to
enough.
go, idiot! You
I'm
made me
only
look bad
10.
in front
I'm
of my
gonna
friends.
give her the points on that one.
No.
Close enough.
Nope.
I'm only 10.
No, the only wine here is Aaron. No, these aren't totally bad.
They're not terrible.
Like I said, for me
Something
it's
special
hard
about them.
because I don't like tomato. Like I like tomato soup, but I don't like. And I like
love
tomatoes
tomato soup.
and salsa and like everything made with tomatoes. I'm not into drinking tomato juice. So V8 was never something I liked. I don't like.
Spicy V8.
I'm not into Bloody Marys, but these aren't terrible chips. But like I said, immediately I'm getting celery. So they've got like a lot of a celery flavor, and then you get that really just burst of tomato flavor, which it's not bad. I'm just not into, what it's advertising. I'm not into Bloody Marys.
Yeah,
So
it's not horrible.
yeah.
It's not blowing my socks off.
All right, noted alcoholic Emery. What's your score? What do you think these would be? As a chip, as an alcoholic beverage, and as a urban legend that obviously was going to keep you up tonight.
Considering your expertise with alcoholic beverages.
Yes. What would your score be?
A 3.
A 3.
Wow.
So you said they're not good and they're not bad, and you put it above 50%.
I'm proud of you.
But she also thinks it tastes like Clamato. So
You're a good child. You're a very good child.
no, I'm probably 2.5. I like them. I mean, I'll eat them, but I'm not gonna go out of my way and buy this bag. I think they're tasty. I think they have merit.
I'm exactly with you. 2.5. I'll eat them. Give me, with an Italian sub or something, but I'm not going to buy them again unless they're on super sale. Scott, if you go to a bar and you order a Bloody Mary, do they bring you Clamato juice?
No, because I wouldn't go to a bar and order a Bloody Mary.
But say you did.
I just wouldn't go.
Say you went.
Wow.
They do ask. I've heard them ask before in
No,
bars.
they haven't. You are.
Yes, I have heard them.
I just had another one. It tastes like Campbell's soup, the condensed tomato soup.
What these are missing
Are your
Clamato.
lies?
No,
is
they have those.
the tanginess of like the Worcestershire sauce.
Yes, and that's an ingredient,
I think
but it
what
is
maybe would put them over, but I'm about the same. I'm
Moving
probably about a
away
2.5.
from Yelly.
arms are flailing.
It's
It's
like,
Ah!
like one of those like inflatable tube men. He's just like ah.
All right, give us your dumb muffins.
Wait, what was your score?
2.5.
2.5. Okay, so I mean they're serviceable chips.
We all did 2.5.
I like
she
those.
did 3.
She did 3 because
Perfect
you know
scores.
perfect scores.
Yeah.
These are practically 5s.
So we have the seasonal flavor of Entenmann's Little Bites
Henchman's.
butter cookie,
Little.
and on
Inside
the
joke.
on the front it shows the blue tin that Grandma had.
So I'm going to.
I just opened this bag and I can smell it immediately.
I'm already deducting a
I
score
can
because you
smell
got these from
nothing.
work, and that's cheating.
How is that cheating?
Yeah.
Okay, like this is my thing. I don't care where you get the snack. I don't care how the snacks get onto this table. They're here because we want to try them and we want to eat them. If he got them from work, great. If he found someone that works in the back labs of PepsiCo and got his moonshine, I don't fucking care. I don't care if you found a homeless person that had a bag of chips and it was the last one we could get and we took him from him. I don't care.
I do.
I know what you did last summer, this damn thing, so let's keep it, bury the body, and enjoy the snacks. That shouldn't be a factor, and that shouldn't affect your score and how he got the snacks to us.
Yeah, Emery.
No, she brought you your cereal bars. If anything, she's batting 1,000.
So I'm just going to start by saying that I've never had a bad Little Bite.
Same.
So
These smell good.
what these taste like, they are sweet, but they taste like the like the Angel food cake Entenmann's that you can buy, like the single serve.
I don't know what I was expecting. I thought these were going to be like cookies for some reason. I don't know why. And then I open them up and they're soft. They're just little
bites
muffins.
are cookies.
Well, I also am an adult man that don't eat little bites.
I'm
Shut
an adult,
up.
I'm an adult man that eats a lot of Little Bites.
Me too.
I've never actually. I like Entenmann's. I like their donuts. I've had some of their other cakes and things like that. I don't think I've ever had Little Bites, so I didn't have a reference to kind of say, okay, are these cookies or are these muffins? These are, I mean, they're soft. They smell great. I'm not gonna lie, they smell really good out of the bag.
I mean,
That's angel food cake.
it's Angel food cake,
It's just,
but it's delicious.
put a little, put a little bit of frosting on top. Pass them
Yeah.
off as tiny cupcakes for like birthday
I
parties.
don't think I've ever had a bad Little Bite.
These
So
are-
I
these
mean,
are
it's
good. Like, what kind of flavors do they have? Like standard, like chocolate,
chocolate chip, blueberry party cake.
I like,
party cake.
There is a
I like
brownie.
the blueberry.
There's a brownie.
I don't.
They do have Little Bite cookies.
I don't hate these. They just don't taste like a. They just don't taste like a butter cookie to me. They don't. I would like more buttery cookie flavor.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna say, yeah,
kind
they
of.
definitely look like they should be those Danish tins on the box. That little dog's open up one of those tins that after it's done, you empty it out and put sewing material in
'Cause I
it. Your
love-
grandma has it. At her house.
I love butter cookies.
Those
This
are
does
great.
not taste like a butter cookie to me. Just it's good. It tastes like a little cake that
Yeah.
has.
You know what?
some
To put those over the
sweetness
top,
to
that thicker, like granulated sugar, like that some of those butter cookies have in those tins. Just a little bit of a crunch on top of that would just set it off.
So this
like,
is
even more for
one
me.
of their seasonal flavors, so it's only available like for so many months, and then they'll come out with like the next seasonal flavor. Usually they do there's like a churro flavor. I think they have like a vanilla flavor. I've seen like strawberry flavored. I
Strawberry
don't even
seems to
know.
be in the
Yeah, I
next
don't even
progression for
remember
things.
what else they've had.
I saw Krispy Kreme's little snack donuts that they have. I saw they just put out a strawberry too. I'm not into the
I'm
Krispy
not
Kreme
either.
packaged goods, so that's why I didn't want to bring
I don't
them.
like those hard crawler type donuts.
These are good. I mean, I've had one and I liked it. Emery literally inhaled the bag of these, and these are a good
Well, they're
sized
for
bag.
children.
I don't remember
last
ever.
one?
You can eat those.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing her eat them. She just.
I'll sit
Unhinged your
devour
jaw.
Little Bites.
Those are
like,
good.
like nothing else.
All right, Scott.
I
What'd you
get
give 'em?
it's a 3. I mean, it's a Little Bite. It's delicious. Is it a butter cookie? To be debatable. It tastes more like a pound cake, but I don't find that to be necessarily a bad thing, and I still think it's a 3 because it's delicious. I'll eat another bag.
I'm gonna give it a 2 because I wanted butter cookie and it was just pound cake. But I like pound cake, so maybe put some strawberry frosting. And you got them from work.
Oh my
Therefore,
god!
it's a 2.
Actually, if you want to be technical, I did get a box from work,
I know you did.
and then I went and bought these so that they had a fresher date. Because when I got these, it was like
I'm
2.5
not-
weeks ago.
Bro, I'm not really giving you your score. I got it from work.
Oh, yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. There are better Little Bites out there. There's much better Little
I
Bites
know these are
out
just
there.
seasonal ones. That's why I got them.
Yeah, I know,
Just
but I'm
seasonal
saying,
flavor.
like, if they're on the shelf next to the blueberry ones, I'm grabbing blueberry over
Yeah.
these.
Oh,
Blueberries
But
are
these
good.
are
totally.
fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them. They're 2. They're middle of the road for me.
What do you think, Emery? And you got to remember, Scott got them from work, so score them accordingly. Would you eat this whole box?
No.
She's pretty close.
If I let you, would you eat this whole box?
No.
All right. So what's your score?
If God let you, would you eat this whole box?
2.5.
2.5. That's middle ground. That's what those chips should have been, but you don't know how to rate
I think the
things.
biggest
so it's
takeaway
okay.
from today's show
Be
is
nice.
that my mind works the same as a 10-year-old.
We've known this, though.
Aaron's snack taste and opinions are that of a 10-year-old.
We've already
We got
known
it.
this.
Okay. For me, they're 2.5. I've never had little bites before. I have no gauge. I mean, if any of the other ones are like this, then it's definitely something I would eat. I probably would like the blueberry over these. These are pretty tasty. I think, like I said, just put a little texture on it. Throw some of that thicker, big chunk sugar on there, and just give it a little crunch. And I think those would be fantastic. So 2.5. I like them.
So for Christmas, I got Black Forest cake M&Ms, which are new for the.
I did not. I forgot you had those.
What's
That's
it called?
A thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Valentine's Day. These came out for Valentine's Day, but they were out before Christmas, so we have them for the show. Black
Let's eat 'em.
Forest cake M&Ms, which I'm telling you right now, they're gonna taste like M&Ms because that's what all M&Ms taste like.
No. See, the only M&M that I feel has ever, well, other than like just peanut butter M&Ms, because
Coffee one.
obviously it's peanut butter or maybe coffee, the popcorn ones. The
Those
popcorn
are
ones,
so good.
they tasted like popcorn, and it's exactly what I thought. The Pepsi. Aaron's already dejected.
I hate that I watch his face and I haven't even gotten
I really
him yet.
gotta stop watching his reaction to things, or let him get it last or something. I don't know.
Dab.
You can tell my daughter will just eat the entire bag of these.
Oh,
No.
M&M down.
She said no.
No.
These taste they have a
No.
faint cherry flavor.
That's it.
This is too bitter.
Bitter.
Guess what it tastes like?
The Black Forest cake.
Like
No.
cherry cordial.
The cherry cordials.
It tastes slightly like a cherry cordial, but more like an M&M.
No, it tastes like the Bud Light cherry cordial.
This tasted nothing like an M&M.
I think
Put a lot of them in your mouth, and you'll get a stronger flavor. But it tastes like a dark chocolate cherry cordial. And not to say that that's bad, but if you know,
So because I'm not up
I
on
think I
the
expected different.
Black Forest cake, but does Black Forest cake have cherry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like part of the cake.
I would
a
like
big
triple
part of the
chocolate.
cake.
That would be a good flavor.
I was a little thrown off because I'm thinking Black Forest cake. I'm thinking more chocolate.
Yeah.
It's cherry chocolate
Okay.
with like a white outside.
Is it a white outside?
I don't know.
No. Yeah, I guess it is. It's white outside, and then like maybe.
Like a white frosting cherry chocolate.
And they're okay.
Black Forest is really good.
Oh, yeah, I'd eat them. I'd eat these. I mean, I just
Hold
because
on.
they're there.
They're not
Black
bad.
Forest is really good. These M&Ms are not.
I'm just saying, as an M&M, it's like it's okay.
Now-
like I would eat it.
Gotcha.
Are you judging these based off the fact that
They taste like M&Ms.
they taste like M&Ms?
Which I love M&Ms.
Okay,
But-
so then you're just disappointed that they just didn't do anything more for you than you wanted them to.
No, because I want them to. I like Black Forest cake. I like it. It's delicious. German chocolate, Black Forest,
I love
Devil's Food, all are up there. This doesn't taste like Black Forest. This tastes like cherries and M&Ms,
Yeah.
which is fine. But that cherry taste is so. What's the word? Factory made. It's like it's just. It doesn't taste good. It tastes like it's perfumed on there. I don't like that. So
Would you? I wonder if they made them a little fatter, kind of like the peanut butter ones, and had like a gooey cherry
Okay.
center like
Oh,
the
that'd be
cherry
cool.
cordials. Do you think that would probably be better? Right.
maybe, yeah.
Okay. No, I liked them. I think for me, I would say.
Can't do stuff like that.
See, I don't get distracted, but then you start questioning what he's doing, and then I'm like, "What's going on over here?"
Why did it say 108 on it?
because I'm taking notes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's taking notes. He's doing his job. I
go.
guess I don't know. These are okay. I don't think I would pick these over
Producer
anything else
guy
like that.
shit over here.
I'm gonna keep going on with the show. I'm gonna do.
Did I already score them?
I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyway. 1.5 for me.
1.5.
I,
Yeah,
I, I
1.5
would.
's a
I
good
would eat
score.
them, but I'm not gonna. There's better flavors.
Yeah, I agree.
There's just better
so
flavors.
much better flavors on
I agree.
M&M.
What do you think, Em?
2.
Wow.
Just
Why a 2?
Bringing the heat.
I need to know. Like you gave it a higher score than all of us.
What'd you like about?
You like them because
I mean, they're not a
sweet
terrible
M&M.
M&M.
No.
Well, what did you get? Why
Because it tastes like Black Forest cake.
Yeah.
doesn't though?
I mean. it could.
Tune in next week when Aaron argues with children again.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Wesley and I'm gonna see how you do against a 5-year-old.
Argue with her. I'm just saying.
All
How
right.
dare you? We'll
How
talk about
dare
this
you.
after the show.
Dare you?
All right, so that was the Black Forest M&Ms. I would actually probably rather have like a German chocolate M&M to get like coconut flavor.
That'd be
That
cool.
would be
Yeah,
kinda
German
good.
chocolate's way better.
It's so
It's
good.
delicious.
I
We
love
know
I
that
love
you
coconut.
lived
We
in
get
Germany.
I'm
or-
excited for these.
Yeah. Okay. So you sent these the other day, and
Sticking
I was
with
like, okay.
sticking with the Valentine theme.
Yeah, you sent these the other day, and they sounded good. We actually saw them at Walgreens yesterday, and when I showed her that we were gonna have them, she lit up like some kind of tree around the holidays. I can't remember. But
So these are they're released, and I just saw them released out for the holiday. It's the Fun Dip mystery flavor. Now these are in like a Valentine's box, so you get like one package. You don't get the three. Like
What
the
if
three
the Fun
package,
Dip tastes like onions?
It's like Fun Dip.
oh my god, the mystery flavor is.
So this
like
is a
everything
mystery
bagel.
flavor.
Everything big.
I'm
I love
I'm
these.
thinking it's gonna be like a berry,
All
like
right,
it's
what-
some kind of a berry.
Mine's
what-
berry.
it's
Mine's
blue.
blueberry.
Shut up! Don't taint it for us. It's like watching his face eat things.
I love these chalky
Those are the
vanilla white sticks that come with these things.
Now what? So
Because they're phallic.
So, so growing up, when you have these, they have the 3 flavors, like you said. Did you ever
Grape, cherry.
get all the dip onto these sticks, or did
Oh,
you always
yes.
eat the sticks almost all the
Well,
way, and then you
yes.
just like mainline the
and then
powder?
you just stick your finger in the powder.
Yeah, you stick it. I would either snort it like an idiot because we're dumb as kids, and then I would just either pour it into water and have like the grossest like Kool-Aid mix, or you
Ew.
just eat
I know
it
what
out.
flavor this is.
Hold on.
what is it?
Oh, don't taint. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
taste
I'll
it.
let Jordan get his flavor on.
Please don't ever say that again.
Get your flavor on, Jordan.
Now.
Oh my god, this is.
It's blue. Now the like the the sugar stuff is blue.
Oh god, it's nothing but salt.
Yeah,
Valentine's Day
salted
salt.
salt.
Oh, these are the tears of people who don't have dates. I get it.
What do you think it is?
Just some lonely guy sitting in his house eating Fun Dip.
It'd be fun, dip.
Because these used to be, lick a stick, spun dip. This taste.
This is so much
What
work
is
for
this?
candy.
It's
like,
it's fruit punch.
That's what I was thinking. It was
Like
like
Hawaiian
high C or
It tastes like
fruit,
Hawaiian
Hawaiian punch.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, because now that you hear what it could possibly tastes like, then you start to taste it. I mean, this is great radio, but this is fun. But you're right. This is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work for candy, dude.
Oh,
But see, as a-
you got to bite into that stick though.
But you gotta.
That's
Okay,
memories.
so as me and Scott have to go back and think like a 10-year-old what we would eat, you guys are probably more closer to that. What do you think? Like, what do you think about this? Like, Emery, is this something that, like, you know, if like an ice cream man came around and you're like, I want mystery flavor Fun Dip,
Give me the fun dip.
what would you say about this particular way? Like, real good radio, kid. And go.
She's
Do we have to count you in like we used to do
taking
there?
it. 3.
3,
Two.
2, 1, and go.
I think it's great.
God, bringing the
Better than
funny.
it's way better than the M&M.
She was excited to be on the show, right?
She was,
Oh, okay.
and she realized.
She'll
we're
never
idiots.
come
I have
back.
to talk.
And then she saw the studio, and then your list of demands, and she just went right out of the window. Like, do I have to call him sir? I'm like, I guess. It's his
I have
room.
no list of demands. You do not.
It's his room, I guess.
She had to bring him all the popcorn M&Ms and separate all the brown ones from the like the white ones.
And then I killed the shopkeeper with his own shoes.
You want to be back on the show? You do. You're shaking your head again.
It's fun.
Yeah, no, she, the idea of eating all the snacks is the seller here.
I mean,
I think she's gonna be talking about Korean horror movies.
this is
but-
like a nostalgic thing for me, just because this is what I kind of grew up with. And on that factor, because I haven't had one for so long,
It's middle-
I'm just gonna go 2.5. I'm gonna go middle road. It's not that it's great. It is a lot of work that I remember, but
With you.
I fucking love Fun Dip, man. I mean, I would not in a million years sit down and eat this again.
No. What were the original? Do you remember what the original flavors
It
for
was
Fun Dip was?
Lime, cherry, and grape.
Okay, it's just Fruit Loops in powder form.
Yes. And it had that cartoon of the guy licking his face
This is
on
literally like just they added sugar to the Kool-Aid packets and said, let's put a candy stick on
I
it.
feel weird giving this a super low score because it is just Fun Dip,
Uh-huh.
and there's nothing inherently wrong with it. But
I'm eating a stick.
it's too much work. It's
How could candy be too much work?
it's just there's much.
No, go ahead. Explain this.
Told you.
I want to hear what your explanation is.
Because there's easier candies to eat that give you a better flavor than licking a stick, dipping it, licking it again, dipping it.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
why
fun
it's
part of
fun
fun dip.
Listen, I'm old. I don't got a lot of time left.
I'm young.
I have better time spent than licking a stick and dipping it into
I want
a
to
pouch.
give you context. He gave a low score to a candy we once had because he had to unwrap it individually.
Yep.
Like he was mad that there was a wrapper. He was mad that there was a wrapper between the outside package and the candy. He was like, one more step, 2.
What? Which one are you talking about?
I think it was the white chocolate
The
fruit
cereal
the
balls.
cereal balls. Remember? Yeah, we took them out of
Was
the
that
bag.
not frustrating?
No, they suck. But
Okay.
but your whole contention was you got them out of the packaging and then they were still individually wrapped. You're like, fuck this. I don't want to have to do more work to get to the bag.
Listen, Fun Dip is fine, and it's for people like you, 10-year-olds who love life. If I want
We've given up.
If I want a fruit punch flavored thing, I'll go buy some gummy bears and I'll streamline them into my body. I'm not gonna sit here and lick a
Stream it in the body.
I'm not
We'll
gonna
melt
sit,
them and inject them.
I'm not gonna
Sit like doing heroin on the couch.
I'm not gonna sit here and lick a stick all day and dip it into some powder. It's
I can.
yeah, exactly because you're a 10-year-old.
How many licks do you think it would take?
So my score is
get
a
to
1.5.
the center.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
3.
As a human being, I have outgrown the Fun Dip.
I would say it is very. My thing is, it's very nostalgic. Like
Yeah.
you're right. I can't remember the last time I've done this. It is a lot of work, but I think that isn't inherently the fun part of the Fun Dip. Like this is fun. Like
That's
I'm actually
fine.
I'm enjoying just the
And-
memories that I'm getting from
And
this
I'm
stupid
happy
candy.
that you guys are. I really am. Like,
Will I go out and get more? No.
exactly.
You're right. I have better things to do with my time.
better
But
It's just, to me,
not.
it's the same as a Tootsie Roll Pop. How many licks does it take? When you're a kid, you'd sit there
Bite
and
into it.
suck in forever. I get one now, I'm like, I wait
Crunch.
till, yeah. Like, let's
Getting dropped.
let's
Let's
get
get
it
him
going. Let's get going. So,
that's gross. I would say
we
this
have
is
a child on our show.
This is a 2. I mean, it's fun. Like it is. It's
Have all the
nostalgic.
fun. You can take him, I think.
Yeah, I'll bring him home.
Yeah.
Yay.
Or
Wesley will
he's
go.
got kids that.
Wesley would love
No,
this too.
no.
Yeah,
Wes-
bring some
no,
home for the
Take a
girls.
couple.
You know what? Screw Wesley. He's not here.
No,
Uh,
we like Wesley.
But yeah, no, this is good. I liked it. But you're right. The more like I try it, it does have the fruit punch or the
she
Hawaiian
doesn't even
punch.
have to talk the rest of the show. She can just keep eating Fun Dip. She's having the best time of her life.
Yeah, no, this
that
is-
looks miserable to me.
Yeah, she looks more happy now than she did on Christmas, and that bums me out. But no, these
You
are
could have saved a lot of money and bought a $3 box of Fun
Fun
Dip.
Dip. That wasn't out yet. Emery, what's your score? And take into account you're 10 and you're having a great time right now. And you like the work.
4.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? I can't be upset with that.
No. Did we all score? Did you score?
Not yet.
2.5. Yeah.
All right.
You said 2.
I said 2.5. Well, I said 2. Got to 2.5.
Yeah, I gave it a 1.
You threw the curve way off of the 4, and,
No, it's all good.
but you have the energy to eat this. We don't.
I probably gave it more points for nostalgia.
I rather.
Yeah, and that's
yeah,
part of it.
Exactly. I'd rather take a nap.
I mean,
than
I'm
eat
literally. You can't. It's pure sugar.
No, I'm
like
saying,
all these
if-
have sugar in it. This is just sugar.
No, if somebody came up to me and was like, Fun Dip or this nap, I'm going to the nap.
Well, the
bro.
nap sounds great.
Yeah. What would you rather do, nap or eat Fun Dip?
Fun Dip.
There you go. That's where we part ways.
See, and this is so we've had the the cinephile idiots, we've got the everyman, and now we've got the 10-year-old
Yeah.
bringing in the younger demographic.
There
We're
we
finally
go.
gonna hit that 100 downloads to make you drink
We're
that.
trying to
stuff.
hit that. We're trying to hit that diversity.
Yeah, we're just trying to hit all of them. We got our rap groups. We got
I'm going to tell you right now, if we hit 100 and I have to drink ranch soda, I'm going to be furious.
I hope so.
Not gonna lie, he's still eating it.
Come on, listeners.
Well, I'm
Because
share.
he's bored.
This conversation's boring. I'm gonna eat the rest of this Fun Dip. No, because now I'm eating the candy.
All right, this is the last pure
Food.
snack we have.
Foodage.
All right, so we've got.
Why?
Oh,
You think I broke that on purpose?
No.
guys?
No,
Look
the
at this.
stupid front of the thing.
Oh,
So
I
this
thought you
is
were talking about me. Oh, they're different.
Yep.
Can I
we
have
got-
the ones with words?
Well, they all have words.
Yeah, the ones with words taste
Here,
different.
which one? Which one do you want?
This
Do you
one.
want the cookie guy?
Is this
Not
not
my
like
gumdrop buttons.
one that says expectation versus reality?
Mine says Christmas light fail.
So they have different stamps on the fronts of the Pop
Here,
Tarts.
you can have the gingerbread man with his gumdrop buttons.
No, my gumdrop buttons.
Not my gumdrop buttons.
That's
It's patent
trademarked.
pending. Oscar says.
Oh, you're gonna get sued.
As if we already haven't broken that code already.
Hey, before you leave
No one's
to
suing
go to your
us.
party tonight, you're gonna help me clean up this room.
We got it. Don't worry. All right. So these ones, did we say what these were?
Oh,
Sugar cookie Pop Tarts.
Sugar cookie Pop Tarts.
I like these better than the Eggo ones.
They smell like a sugar cookie. And again, I've said before, I'm not a huge sugar cookie fan. Like as far as cookies go, it's the last cookie I'll grab. You know, especially when there's some better flavors.
I'm a
over
big
it.
sugar
Or like
cookie
a
guy.
crumble. Like I'm not picking sugar cookie unless I got the kids with me.
I like sugar cookie,
It's just never.
especially this time of the year.
And that's the whole thing. That's why it's limited edition. It's Christmas. Everyone loves sugar cookies. No,
I think I've had way too much sugar. Like I can feel it in my teeth.
it tastes like those soft sugar cookies with the frosting that you
This
buy
is-
in the store.
The ones that Kim made the other
Uh-huh.
week. Yep, I like them.
This is better than the other waffles.
That's
The-
what I
the,
said.
Yeah, I
other
like these
Pop
better
I agree
Tarts.
with you. Whoa,
they're
what's
good. Yeah, they're just like they taste like a soft sugar cookie. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Like as someone who doesn't like sugar cookie, it nails the flavor and the consistency of a good fresh baked sugar cookie. And I would give it a higher score because of that, not based off my hate of the flavor. This is serviceable because of what it's saying it's supposed to be. It nails it.
This would go into the rotation of Pop Tarts I like to eat. Because I like the cherry and I like the strawberry. This would go into that rotation.
This is a good flavor that they could release every Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says limited edition. I don't know if they've ever done it before. Like if this was out last year and I just wasn't paying attention
Don't
because
think
it's
so.
not in my thing to go looking for. But it's not bad.
So
I think for me, I would probably give it probably 2. I mean, I'm not big into sugar cookie, but it does what's it advertised.
It does.
And
it
I like it.
definitely does what it's advertised.
So what do you think, Em? Who went back to the Fun Dip?
I would give it a 3.
3. It's a good score for those. Those are you're definitely the demographic.
The sugar cookie ones are definitely a 3, maybe even a 3.5. Just because I don't think I could get burnt out on them. I think if I had a cup of coffee and I was drinking or eating my Pop Tart at work, I'd go for the sugar cookie next to the fruit. So I like it. Three, strong 3.
yeah, give it a 3.
Okay. All right, Scott. We're nearing the end. We have no more physical, consumable chips or sugar or things like that. So now, what do we got?
So from our friends over at PepsiCo, I got my hands on some prototype stuff, and we're going to start out because we're going to save the best one for last. They're in what I would call like a prototype bottle. I don't even think these are out yet.
It's definitely the Gatorade bottle.
This is Gatorade G Fit. So it's like their fitness Gatorade.
Okay.
And this is watermelon strawberry flavor.
Gotcha. So
I
it's
think the G
LaCroix.
Fit only has like a couple flavors out. I think this is like their branch into
my
like
God.
some more flavors.
If you
That's
s-
right. You're listening to I'll Watch It Later podcast, where we get prototype flavors, and you're still following people who haven't even tried the Cracker Jack Pepsi.
Yeah, wait
So
till we announce our
screw
next
you.
one.
We only have 38 listeners per show. We have the best snacks. You better start listening to us, dicks.
That's all. Watch
That
it
was
later.
him. That's him.
Yeah. No. Okay. Well, Scott already just shot it like a shot. If you smell it inside this little cup, it smells like Jell-O before you stick it in the fridge to solidify.
Yeah.
It's got a very Jell-O flavor smell. I mean,
So I've never had G Fit. So I'm assuming that this is very
smell it.
it's more on the electrolytes.
Yeah, you can
this-
taste the
Yeah, so
salt
you can
almost.
taste almost the Pedialyte-ish
Yes,
electrolyte
that's what
type
it tastes
flavor
like,
to it.
yes.
It's not terrible.
I don't like it.
I don't like the watermelon because I'm not a fan of watermelon.
Yeah, it's very.
It only tastes like watermelon, nothing else.
I don't.
Like
it's-
there's watermelon water.
This is, and I hate going to this well here when I'm comparing flavors, but Aaron knows my hate for LaCroix. This is like Gatorade's version of LaCroix, where it's supposed to taste like something, but it kind of doesn't.
Right.
Like it's teetering on having the flavor it's advertising. I don't see myself drinking this because I'll do the Gatorade Zero or the Powerades. I don't ever drink the full Gatorades anymore, and I definitely don't do these like thinner bottle G2 ones because you're right, they are almost a little too salty, and I taste that more.
This is more on the line of like a Propel.
It is.
Yes.
It's a little more watery. It's not as sweet and sugary
But it
as
gives
like a
you with
Gatorade.
that weird sugar taste.
So it's got to have some kind of a sweetener in it. So the next flavor we have is what's it, tangerine orange?
Yes, this one is the one I wanted to try. Now it's weird because I think they mixed up the ingredients
It has
on our fake
stevia.
little bottle.
So it's got stevia in it. So it's a healthier option than having like a aspartame.
So on
or,
that one, on the label, when it's telling you what it's supposed to be, on the ingredients, what is it saying? Because this one says clarified watermelon, so I believe this tangerine orange has maybe a wrong label, so I kind of don't know what's in it.
it's probably got the same ingredient
Okay.
label.
It's the same one. It's like a
Yeah,
one
they
big
look like they
vat.
didn't
It's going in
change-
different bottles.
Looks like they didn't change the ingredient label on it, but this is, I mean, it looks like as if they printed the labels off. And I mean, we got these hot off the presses.
It's weird because both bottles, the way you have it, without any labeling, obviously, they have like a
Almost the
very
same color.
faint orangish color, but when you pour them into the little serving cups that we have, this one is almost clear, where the other one had a little bit more color to it.
Yeah, I think
I
it's.
don't know.
I think it's. I mean, it's more. This is definitely geared towards the fitness person that doesn't want
Flavor?
the sugars of
You
a
know
Gatorade.
what sucks is having a prototype flavor that
And it sucks?
no one else has, and
It's
it
just
fucking
meh.
sucks.
Did you get some of the tangerine?
Sorry,
He didn't mean to say sucks.
I got some.
Okay,
bro.
I'm
I
sorry.
already drank
You
it.
never said.
Sorry. So, are we scoring both of them?
Let's
Since
score the
score both.
Gatorades together.
Jesus Christ, 1.5.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
better-
gonna say that.
Bring back citrus cooler, you dicks.
Oh,
I love.
This
I
is
love-
definitely geared
that
towards
orangish
the
one.
more like person that doesn't want a regular Gatorade.
Now that one's
Yeah,
supposed to be tangerine.
That's the correct
I
face to
don't
make.
I don't know what this is, but it's gross.
Thank you.
No. See, no more fun dip. You have to take.
Stick.
Drink the whole thing. I want to see you drink that whole thing. The whole. Just go it. Shots.
Because when I tasted the first one,
Everybody,
it gave me a
shots,
weird flavor after having the Fun Dip and the Pop Tarts.
So yeah, now you had more. Is
She
it
can
still
eat the
just
stick.
as gross?
Let her eat
Yeah.
whatever she wants.
What do we say? 1.5?
Yeah,
That's about right. Again,
In
this
this
is
house, you can eat whatever you want.
this is
have to
marketed
pet
towards
Boomer
that fitness
first.
person, and if they like the regular G Fits, they're probably gonna like this stuff. I've never had a G Fit Gatorade.
Yeah.
I've had Propel. I've had the light G2
A lot of
Gatorades.
bro dogs are gonna be buying this at QT, being like, "Yeah, you get that new orange tangerine.
This is gonna be something that like LA Fitness like stocks in their little fridge.
Eat it and
Yeah,
drink it.
they're-
Make as much noise as you want. It's
I don't
just
know.
a show. 38 people listen to it.
Yeah. Aaron's opinion about our listenership is as bitter as that tangerine
I'm not even
one.
bitter. I'm just messing around.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not for me because it's the G2 brand. I'm not gonna go for it. The flavors are always weird. They're kind of muted and they feel overly processed. They don't feel natural. They feel like
Exactly.
it's like tangerine but with chemical X number 4. You know, it's like it's just not good. I would say a 1. I mean, it is what it's supposed to be, but
number 4.
yeah,
Number 4.
number 4.
So for as gracious as Pepsi has been with us, we have kind of struck out a lot.
I know.
Get
You know
it?
what?
We had the baseball one. Struck out.
Pepsi.
No pun intended.
This is why people prefer Coke, and Pepsi is just
Not Scott. Apparently.
adequate.
Again, was re-listening to that show. He was definitely into the Pepsi market.
So now we're coming with the banger here on our next round. Wait, did she rate it?
What,
I'm sure she's gonna be like
what did you rate
zero.
Let's all go through the Gatorades again, just in case.
I think we gave it 1.5.
I did 1.
I thought I did a 1. Did I give it 1.5?
Do them both together. Like, how would you think both of them?
Well, the 2 Gatorades were good.
Okay.
So those are 2.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Serviceable.
I thought you didn't like the Gatorade.
Oh, she made a face on that tangerine,
Yeah.
but see that
The
one
tangerine is a legit 0.
was okay.
It is
so,
But you just gave it a
terrible.
2.
so, but see, combined, you're saying that the strawberry watermelon was at least serviceable enough to be a 2.
Okay.
So
What
for
is
our
this?
for
So
our
fighting like
final
kids, man.
for our finale, we got our hands on Crystal Pepsi Zero. Now, what I've given you is Crystal Pepsi regular.
Oh, it's good.
That is the comparison. So we got a bottle of Crystal Pepsi, and we got a bottle of the Crystal Pepsi Zero, which isn't
Prototype
even
bottles.
out. It's even out yet, folks.
We have, listen, 38 people. We have Crystal Pepsi Zero. Where you're not gonna go to Howard Stern and find that shit. You're gonna get crappy Ben Affleck interviews where he just talks about his dad. Sorry, Howard Stern didn't have a crappy childhood. He's a liar. Who cares about Ben Affleck?
And he doesn't have Crystal Pepsi Zero.
And he doesn't. Fuck you, Howard Stern. Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah, but how
Fucking
do you feel about
Zero.
that?
Yeah.
How do you feel about your Crystal Pepsi?
So as Crystal Pepsi,
Was that
Like
Seinfeld?
I think
What's
we've
the deal
all
with Pepsi?
we've all had Crystal Pepsi, I believe.
I like Crystal Pepsi.
And it's
I
good.
don't know why.
So Crystal Pepsi, for
I think it's
anyone younger than us, it was a gimmicky Pepsi that came out like in the
It's-
was it late '80s, '90s,
Pepsi
where
with
everyone
no
was kind of doing
coloring.
something.
Right. It was regular Pepsi with no coloring.
They also did Pepsi Blue, which was like a blueberry Pepsi. Like so, everyone did their gimmicky flavors. And then a couple years back, when they started with, I think it was 2016, when the bad fucking Ghostbusters female one came out, they did the
Yeah, that one's a bad.
yeah. See, from a girl. They did
I think
Ecto
Aaron's
Cooler.
gonna like this one.
They did Ecto
I like
Cooler.
zero flavored everything.
Yeah, I
so.
think you're gonna like this one.
Yeah.
So now we're doing the Pepsi Zero, which
need
is
a
the
hit.
new one that they've come out with. So we use the regular Pepsi as a comparison.
It hasn't come out yet.
Well,
You heard
it
them
has
yelling
because
at our 38
we
people.
have it.
It hasn't come out to stores. You cannot go out to a store and buy Crystal Pepsi Zero.
Nope.
Only us. We are the only people who have had it
In the world.
in,
In
the world.
Brr, brr, brr. You should be dabbing right now. We're just dabbing on every
It's not as,
other.
I don't think it's as good as you thought I was going to think it
podcast.
is because I like Zero.
I think it tastes more like Coke.
it
it
does.
does.
Yeah.
Ish.
But you know what it tastes like? Diet Coke.
Yeah, a little bit.
It tastes like Diet Coke, which I'm not a huge fan
Like
of.
caffeine-free
Kind
Diet
of,
Coke.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So
This is heavy.
I don't hate it.
Weight-wise,
at all.
or just in your soul?
Weight-wise.
She's just like grabbing her head.
It's got
This
different
is-
elements in it.
This is heavy, man. This is heavy.
She's like, oh, we're the first people in the world to try it.
I mean,
But Doc!
this is going to be one of those drinks that people will grab because it doesn't
drink
have the sugar.
Yeah. Well, so
And
my
it has the
favorite
Crystal
Pepsi,
Pepsi
is
nostalgia.
the Zero Cherry Pepsi.
Wild cherry.
But I like this. It's a gimmick. 'cause
Yep.
It just tastes like Pepsi to me, or Diet Coke, which is fine. So I give it a 3 because I would drink it if I went to. There's some supermarkets, or not supermarkets, but gas stations that only do Pepsi. So every once in a while, I'll get myself a Pepsi Zero. So if I saw this on the shelf, I'd absolutely grab it, and then I would make sure to tell the cashier, be like, you know, I tried this on my podcast way before you guys.
Way before anybody
It's
had
just-
it.
And she'd roll her eyes and be like, "I don't care about you, sir. Please leave." And but yeah, I give it a 3. So, all right. So Jordan, what did you give it?
I honestly like the regular one. I would say a 2. I don't think I would ever drink the regular one again. I think it was kind of nostalgia. It was being from the '90s, no big deal. I do like the Zero flavor. It takes some of the edge off that Pepsi flavor. You're right. It gives it kind of more of like a Diet Coke flavor. I would drink that once it goes into production. I'd say a 3. I like it. It's pretty
Right.
good.
Once it goes into production, because we are the only ones to have it.
I don't think you guys know
Once
this.
again,
Shut it. What's your score?
I'm pretty close. I love just like the regular Crystal Pepsi. I don't drink a lot of sugared sodas anymore because
You're
as I'm getting
dying.
older.
Well, it takes
I
him
need
back to a time in the
check-
90s
check
when
my
it
diabetes.
first came out. He's drinking Crystal Pepsi, wind in his hair.
Yes. yes.
Because he's bald.
So I enjoy it. The Zero, you can taste the Zero flavor
There
because
is a
they all have
difference.
that kind of that Zero flavor, and it does. When you did mention it, it does kind of have that Diet Coke almost flavor, which is strange for Pepsi. But I'll say the same thing. It's probably a 3. I think it's, and I'm probably giving it a little bit more because we're the only ones to have this right
In
now.
the world. Hey, small baby child, what did you give it? What did
I already rated.
No. The other small baby child.
What do you think? I know you.
Small baby
you don't
child
really have a lot
junior.
of. You don't drink a lot of soda. You're not a soda drinker, mainly because I don't let you. But you have a.
Rot your teeth
You
out
know,
of
you
your
do.
head.
You'll rot your teeth out. You do a lot of root beer and things like that. But like as a soda, what do you think?
I think I would give the 0 one
Uh huh.
like a 3,
Uh huh.
and then the other one
Right.
like a 2.5.
Yeah. All right.
So she likes the 0.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's got a better flavor. I think it just.
I mean, I've had Crystal Pepsi. I'm not rating that. I'm rating just a 0.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, but you haven't
Anyways.
had this non-in-production Crystal Pepsi.
Anyways, guys, this is an extra long, extra thick episode of the Snack Show by I'll Watch It Later podcast. We gave you guys a very big show because we didn't do top 5 yet
Very big show.
because Jordan was like, no top 5. Anyways,
He'll get it next week.
yeah, you'll get it next week. Along with my movie, Memories of a Murder by Bong Joon-ho. If you have not watched it yet, you now have a week to do so. So, next week, we will hook you up. And it's been a wonderful year, guys. We're going to be moving into 2022 and just making the show bigger and better for you. We got theme snack shows and more movie stuff coming your way. And we have a calendar now, so...
Fucking calendar.
And I think we're upgrading some of the music.
Yes.
We will be putting more time
it
into.
sounds good.
I'm excited.
It sounds good. It's good.
It's good.
Anyways, I'm Jordan. Or I'm not Jordan.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Philip.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jordan.
And Scott.
That was really weird.
A memory.
There you go. She knew
This
her
is
name.
I'll Watch It Later, and we will see you guys next weekend. Thank you for joining
sugar
us.
crash.
Next week, we're going to remember who we are.
Always remember to be watching the Blu-rays.
Oh, God, I hate this. I hate this so much.
I don't care.
I love it and I hate it.